Hey guys and girls, welcome back to another beautiful video on this beautiful channel on a beautiful day. Oh my god. What we're gonna do is we're gonna remove this damage thing because it's really bugging me. Oh good lord, hammers. Damage, remove that because we're not gonna be God. Okay, oh, it's just my fiance. Alright. Let's see, damaging. Let's remove. I removed the damage. I'm gonna remove the damage here as well, because we don't use it, and we're just gonna leave it at that. Now as I save it in tile stage, where's it? Good lord hammers. Tile damage. Okay, its damage is gonna be decided. Where is the tile? There we go. So the damage is just set to 0. There we go, because we don't create it. The damage is set to, this should be the percent, so let me just comment that, percent of HP. So let's set that to 20%, and it should actually be a double. It should be a double. I'm just saying. Let me close tile array. Let me put CPP over here. And then in tile.h, double. That is a percentage. And then I'm gonna close that, go into tile, say 20.0, so it's 20%. Boom. Now it won't load that. Now it's gonna be all weird and shit because, well, we have to save a new one. Not gonna save that number anymore. Well, that's okay. Background tiles, that's fine. Background tiles shouldn't have to have all of this other stuff, but okay, whatever. Enemy spawner. Now here we're back here now. Let me just run this once. I wonder how I save. Oh wait, I have to fix the save thing as well. Get a string. Alright, so I have to go into tile after I close this goddamn thing, and I have to go into tile. That's CPP. So go into get a string, and let's remove this whole damage thing. So let's just go into there. Let's close that. Bam. So that's good. So we're not saving that anymore. Obviously tile is the texture sheet, so it's just 1. If I run this, and look, if I try to load this now, it's gonna be really weird. Load lil2 dot, okay, lil2. See, it didn't load all the stuff. But if I make a new one and I call it lil, and I say 1000 and then 20, and then I can take one of these and I can print stuff. So it's good. Now I know I already made a lil, and where is the bottom? Right there. That's good. Alright, so that's perfect. I'm just gonna make something random here, just like this. We're gonna how do you set Shift B G? Oh, let's say 8. Okay, how big is it gonna be? How big is it gonna be? Well, maybe 1920 1080, I guess. I'm not sure. Well, it seems fine to me, but that's okay. Let me just take this one, and this is background now. That's okay. We'll just make a few background tiles here and there, a few different textures like this, whatever. We don't really care. And then I want to create an enemy spawner and create a few different ones. So the first one is going to be a type 1 level interval, maybe 2, enemies 10, and the timer is going to be 20. So I made one of those, make a few of these, and then another one. Well, this won't matter. Actually, what the hell am I doing? Who cares? What the hell? This won't really matter. But let's just do that. It's the background and the tiles I'm worried about. So if I just control save that, and I say yes, load lil, now we won't have an issue. Alright, we didn't have an issue now because we saved it in a new format. So that means sadly we're gonna have to get rid of lil2, just like that. Now we're gonna have to fix the creation, the saving of the enemy spawners. So let's just go here. Let's go to enemy spawner. Since enemy spawner doesn't have a get as string, we need to create that. Std string get as string const, I guess. Was it const in anything else? Tile.h get as string, yeah. Well, we'll say it's const. And let's create this. Enemy spawner. Where is it? It's beneath spawn. So it's just a random function. It's cool. Enemy spawner get a string. Now return this type. Now how are we gonna save it? We need to save it at a position, the grid position, the type, the level interval, and then we're gonna load it that way as well. So return this grid pos x plus std2 string grid position x dot x. This grid pos, no, it's not called grid, it's called grid position. Grid position dot x plus that, and then another plus, grid position y. So the y and the x and the y, I mean, and then this type, this level interval, this, ooh, why did I copy that again? Number of enemies, and then this toString plus this toString. Good Lord have mercy. Spawn timer max. Alright, so that's good. And then one of those. So we'll just return that as a string. In stage, as we save the stage, we'll do this. We'll copy all of this. And then out, then stage size x, stage size y. If this enemy spawners is null, enemy spawners get a string. So we'll save all of those. Perfect. And when we load, we're gonna need a what do we need? What do we need? We need a vector2f for the position. Grid pos. We need a integer for the type. Do we already have a type? Nope. Equals 0. Int level interval 0 of enemies. Int float spawn timer max. So we're gonna have to, when we load that, it's gonna be a float. It's gonna be converted into a float, but it's gonna be saved as an integer. So I want to save it as an integer. I do not want to save it static cast int I want to save it as an integer, just like a whole number. Cut that part off. So okay, so spawn timer max is 0, the float. And then as we're gonna load this now. So we'll get the line in just per usual, just like that, and then we'll make a while loop out of it. We'll do this. Alright, so it starts off with grid pos.x, grid pos.y. Now I already had grid pos though. Where is it? I think I want to close this. I did have grid pos. There we go. Okay, it did have that. So I'm gonna just remove this. I'm gonna go down, say grid pos x, and then say grid pos y. Then we have type level interval, number of enemies, and then a spawn timer max, and that's it. And then enemy spawners, we're gonna push back a enemy spawner with a vector 2f, with grid pos x, grid pos y. Remove this. We're gonna give it type level interval, type level interval to I, actually. Type level interval, number of enemies, and then spawn timer max, like that. And then a grid position y, because we're gonna add it at that position for that. So that's good, that's perfect. Background tiles, screw this, we don't need that obviously. Just like that. Load success true. This is for enemy spawners. Now this is a big deal. If this works, then we saved it correctly and we can load it correctly. So let me just load Dale again. That worked. We'll go here and we're gonna say enemy spawner. I'm gonna create a regular enemy spawner, a few of them here. I'm gonna create a different one, type 2 1 20 20 whatever, something. I'll create a few of these here, and then I'll save, and then I'll load. Oh my god, that worked. Oh my god, let me close this. Let me see how it looks in the file. Screw empty, I don't like empty. Let edit. Alright, so we have this whole new line here with enemy spawners. Alright, cool. Alright, that's good. Let me try this again. And then load. Oh my god. Can you remove these? If I say, yeah, buddy. Oh yeah. That's nice. That's nice. Hell yes. Alright, so we have a bunch of enemy spawners. And I want to... Yeah, that's nice. That's cool. That's perfect. So background and enemy spawners, everything. Now, as soon as the screen... My idea is that as soon as the screen hits it, it's gonna start spewing out how many enemies I want it spew out at the end of the screen. How many times, right? So it's gonna set in like a queue, kind of. So if there are 2 enemies of this type and the timer is 20, it's gonna spew it out at the position of the screen as many times in the interval. All right, at the same position. If I want this position to be random, it's gonna be random everywhere. All right, so that's also something we have to think about. So I have a level interval, I have a type level interval, number of enemies, I have the timer. What I need as well as the position to be random. also if I want the position to be at the same spot or at different positions. So what do I want to do about that? I can have the timer, number of enemies. I want to just add a bool quickly before I end the video. Well, actually we'll do that in the next video because 15 minutes. I have a habit of going above 15 minutes on my videos. I really don't want to do that because it's too long and tedious. But thanks for watching. We got the loading and the saving completed. Now as we go along, we'll try to get the whole functionality to work, and I want to make some type of a system, enemy system, that will keep track of all of these things together. Hopefully it'll make it easier for us to work, but for now this is fine. So thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Right, bye bye.